Ugh. I'm a little under the weather, wondering if it matters. When the table sets together, gathering people chatter. I'd rather sit alone and smoke, filling my lungs with cracker laughing and hoping it gets me laughing off the stuff that's not that accurate. I need a bowl to clear my head and 4 tabs of Bayer aspirin, and then I'm off to bed. This is a national weather advisory. Get your visors to a fraternity. Hawaiian punch is likely to be falling in a toddy. There's Molly on the table, the size of golf ball hail. There's bowls and a spoon for cocaine. Go ahead and fill your nasal. Be careful not to get too fucked up, because this shit is lethal. Protect your injector with condoms. You can find them in the bathroom. There's room in all the bedrooms to spoon if you get naked. So if you're a little under the weather, wondering if you can gather yourself to take another sip of that drink that was made too stiff, I think the remedy is actually not to be a bitch. Use your lips to sift through the vodka to get a little bit of the sweeter shit. But when you get to the bottom of the bottle, you fuck. Don't ask the fraternity boys, they do this shit a lot. It's gross, they practice puking, so when they drink, then they do not. But this is a national weather advisory. Fuck a fraternity, I'm onto a real party where Democrats and Republicans bring the polls and sit back to watch some real booty. Don't ask me, I'm already high. I had 3 joints and a couple of lines on the way here. The street was covered in snow, so I had a 24-round Turpicane to warm myself in the back of the limo. I don't recommend going outside at all. There's black guys from one stop sign all around the bends in the road. Not to mention, it's kinda difficult to tell where you're going when you're full of benzos and lack almost all the vision you're having at all. So I'm a little under the weather, trying to get myself together, trying to decipher if I'm on the parking brake or gas pedal. My car seems to be floating across the don't cross median. I'm utterly incoherent and my visor is a bit crooked. I think there's somebody drugged me, my drug stash is looking vacant. I got 7 empty bowls and I need more crystals to smoke. I'd still try to take a drag though. I'm all shaking, pacing and craving the next hit. I hope it starts raining acid that hold me over till my next paycheck. Check the National Weather Advisory. What's the status of the stratus? Are there any cumulonimbus that could potentially result in accumulation? I'm trying to grow some plants and it's drier than the Arabian motherfucking desert. I need a camelback that's full, one of those bottle backpacks, yo. And some of those packets, you know, the crystal light mango, if you can find them anymore. Oh shit. Guys, there's a tornado. I like the way you move, baby. I like the way you move. It gets me in the mood, babe. I think that I love you. When we both get together, there's nothing that we can't do. Yeah, I could lay here forever in love with me and you. No one could tell me different. I know I'm the one for you. So if you know where you're going, can I tag along too? You know that I love you. When you touch me so gently, there's nothing more I can do. I love you, baby. If you need to know, then I know you're crazy. If I need to go, I'll be gone. I love you, baby, do not show me no harm. And if you walk with me, I will lend you my arm. If it gets too scary, yeah, I'll lead the way. And you follow in my shadow, no one will do you wrong. By my side forever, but forever still not long enough together until death does its part. I like the way you move, babe. I like the way you move. You make me feel brand new again every night I come home to you. So if you feel the same, baby, tell me all of the truth. Tell me what's brand new, babe. What's been going on with you? You seem to be not cool, baby. Tell me what I can do. I'll make you feel all good again. Then I'll be on my way. Drive me home from the party and on your way home. Think of problems new and old and the ones that didn't stay. And call me in the morning. I'll pick up my phone, and if it does not ring, then it means I'm not home. I run away from most of my problems. I hear the beat, then I beat my drum until the sinkage. Then it links up, but every now and then my cup is drowned out by songs. I must be a different beast among creation. So would you run away if all you had was out there waiting? And because all you said is what you're craving, the thoughts are in my head, it seems they're playing. But when I lay to bed, they all get lazy. I run away to the other side to find my patience, traveling through space and time, inside the matrix. On the road when I drive, the lines look faded. When I wipe my eyes, I see the basis of truth and lies. What lies before us? I feel the beat, it fills my heart with the truth of existence. And I would run away into the depths of sorrow to find you waiting. And if you help me out, I'll take you with me. But if you bring me down, I'll be there digging as many graves as I can make, and soon you will be buried. But would you run away if all you had was all amazing? No more left to give, to reap what you sow, and all that is left is an angel in disguise. And no more demise, yeah, no more hard times. All that is yours and all that is mine, all good and fine until the end of time. 100 virgins without infinite men, 100 clergymen with tassels on their heads. 3 nuns walked past on their way to retrieve the Eucharist. The tabernacle was locked, no pick, they had just hairpins. Heirlooms of ancient artifacts surrounded it. As a matter of fact, that boulder of that of where Jesus laid his head to rest was covered in blood from the sacrifice. No vices to his name, only shame came from bringing all to rain and bringing rain to the earth, the sky from which it came, only to remain, to take life and give it a real true blessing. Yeah, 100 virgins all dancing in the street. All of them are strangers to any fresh of meat. $100 to each of them to feast. All vegetarian, there's wholesome imported beans. Peace, love, and prosperity is all that they ever bring. Nothing to a man of need, but everything to a person that gives them what they believe. Some things in this life at first seem too easy, but what you make them though through time and dedication is what they pay when you walk into Chase to cast your statement. 100 virgins all looking you in the eye. What would that leave to tell them when they ask you about your life? The truth and purity almost never leaves room for lies. Would you have the balls to tell them all about the night you snuck out late to go on a midnight drive? Found a man in stockings, asked him to come inside. Gave him $20, unbuckled your pants, then realized the woman on the corner from last night had changed her mind. Would you go into detail or leave the past behind? Would you feel embarrassment to fix the man you have in sight? 100 virgins would not judge, laugh, or spite. Simply wonder how that made you feel, then ask you what you would do different next time. If the answer is nothing, that of course would be fine. Nothing to worry about to their true defined minds. The clergymen, however, will question you on all sides. Ask you if you're okay with the choices that you make, and tell you how to change so that your life resolves in greatness. Yeah, I would too, and ask you the location to find the best brew. Not a beer, but a brothel in the basement. Look you in your eye and tell you you're a sick man. I wouldn't have the courage to give out no handouts to a man. I most certain wouldn't have the courage to let him suck my dick. Neither would the virgins, and that's where my mind conflicts. I've had a lot of women to the point that you could call sex. All of them were great, but I don't think that they were virgins. In fact, I know I'm certain, and sometimes it makes me puke thinking I could be their first one. The pressure of being great, but not at all too perfect. So where's your 100 virgins? Mine are all gone. So this is my mindset of being a virgin at all. Jesus said, then the abstinence is the key to a healthy heart, but to abstain in the way 100 virgins do would be hard.
Hut 1, 2, 3, hut 1, 2, 3, hut 1, 2, 3. Hurry up and hike the fucking ball. It's a quarterback draw. He's from southern Texas, you can barely hear him talk. No forward lateral, he literally got me stalled. I'm blocked in the center, no doctor could hear me cough. I made it out the street without a need to grab my cock. I'm in the backfield running backwards, I think that I'm lost. Holler to the corner, he's about to pass the football. Who called the play anyway? The coach is doing drugs. A whole new year of runner-ups after the Bearcoons win the playoffs. They got later Sean Lagerworthy is the defensive alternative, offensive coordination moderator, and I think he practices a lot. Welcome to the scorekeeper's box. We got a load of popcorn. Look at all the buttons. I barely know which to push first. It's a full court scrimmage and the referee just lost his shirt. The cheer squad is louder now. I wonder which happened first. Before the game, did they stretch or did they rehearse? And the people in the stands have on hats that look too large. Not to mention the jerseys that their wives could wear to prom. The uniforms on the players, however, are not that long. It's a tight fit to hit the numbers perfect with the ball. Hurry up, offense coach, what's the call? Nothing basic, please, and no, I'm not watching. And yes, I strictly help, and no one's running the clock. The ball is stuck in the net, who fucking tied it up? No time now, the cheerleaders wanna fuck. Shit, I forgot, I was on the loudspeaker. Slurp, slurp, nah, that wasn't a slushy, fuck me again. Turn this bitch off, who hit the locker room? I'm already showered, popping champagne bottles, buying strippers by the hour. A tower of cards, playing strip war when I lost. I'll refer to the rule book and make sure that I'm doing this right. You all lost your clothes, and I'm still still trying to lose mine. Who's watching the game anymore? Shit, I hit the off button on the board. Restart, scorekeeper, the referee override. The game is now tied. No flag football, the red flag is mine. Anyone wearing blue better run and fucking hide. Open up the center, I'm the fullback in his eye. Try to formulate a formation to stop me, or at least try. Come on guys, who's with me? Let's cross the touchdown line. Victory score, celebration dance is all that we're after, right? Then go home at night, pound a couple of Bud Lights. Don't worry about it, bud, about it at all. They're all cold and there's more in the box. I'm about drunk now, we should get some pot. Maybe from that dude across the street looks like The Rock. If you get bored, we can play paper scissors. I got some magazine papers, start cutting out the pictures. Glue them all together and collage the Kardashian sisters. Chloe is a keeper, but the others use too much toner. Maybe after dinner we could go to Cold Stone and ask him for some creamer. This is all assuming that we won anyway. That's what the people in the stands like. That's what they cheer for, right? That's what we're here for. Nobody plays to lose since the White Sox baseball scandal. Throw me a couple sandals and do not call them shoes. Hit the beach for salt and deuce, water polo. Get your banana boat, go bananas and hope you float in the water. No Coast Guard to tow you out of the undertow. If you drown, then I'm out and it's on to the new game. What haven't we played yet? How about a round of badminton? I got some rackets in mint condition that I haven't used yet. From the times of a type, trick-or-treating to find me some candy. I knew that I had something in me, and it wasn't all fine and dandy. My family, yeah, they knew I'd be something that really mattered, but they never taught me shit, so I packed my bags and went to college. My teachers warned me about doing too many drugs, not knowing that it was the reason behind my drive to do them all. Studied biology, horticulture as a focus, and soon I was huffing on Azamax, standing in the basement. Mommy, can I have some chocolate? I'm looking for the golden ticket. Daddy's too busy at the factory, and they won't let me in to see him. He comes home late, all covered in cocoa, but says it has to look like snow before they rub it in dirt to give it the texture and the color to make it sellable. What the hell? What do I know? There's a bowl of it in the drawer. Go ahead and help yourself. Just don't take too much. I already mopped the floors. There's some drugs in the cabinet. If you get sick, help yourself to some hydrocodone. There's also some for dinner. Tramadol is the main course. Methadone is a box and their appetizers. Have some Rubidol for dessert. Mom, why do you always keep the drugs in the kitchen cabinet instead of in your purse? Because I'm not an addict. Shit, did I do enough to rehearse that? Fuck yeah, it all went well. He suspects nothing. Good thing his dad ain't home to try to catch me. That bitch knows nothing. Telling me she has no business. She can't telling me what I can and can't do. She's so fucked up and the bottles look brand goddamn new. I already took a few. Better mix the bottles together and I can get away with a whole brand new high. Covering my tracks all smooth and sly, and I still got time to steal a few more after dad comes home all late at night from the boys playing poker. That'll mean she's fiending to get stoned before we gets home. Brand new bottle? Nuh-uh, no more. That leaves room for me to score. I got 4 in my pocket. It's a game to see how long I can wait before they make me crash them up and snort them. Better to get told by the drugs than my own mama. After all, I'm only 13 years old and a growing child, in fact, needs direct direction. I decided to become a rapper now because expressing myself is my only passion. I had to fight through hell to find that out, but now I owe it all to heroin. My mom taught me a few small things, mostly the high of Oxycontin and not much that it brings. I mean, I could snort that shit all day and night. Higher by the hour, but I never get too high. The only problem is I forget I'm about to die, so I don't make an effort to do more because I forget that I even did any to start. Period. End the song. I'm done. I'm out this bitch. Move along. Wobble with it, throw that ass to me, I'll catch it like I waited for it. Girl, I love the lights, but you hit the on switch like a candlestick, flickering at night until I slide down, just like the wax that drips. A gimp in my step, but that's just how I walk, I guess. It makes up for your long thick legs right under your perfect tips. Hit me, Britney, one more time with a pickup line to get undressed. Now shake it, take me by the dick. If you ask me nicely, make me praise you, and if I don't, then Satan hates me. A lightsaber that Vader gave me.
slang lately. Some booty that makes me crazy. No cosplay, baby, just real talk to make me lazy. Crawling on my bed, give me head until I'm dizzy. Bringing out a pound, smoke it down until my pipe smokes me. Don't throw them across the room, let me scoop you up, then take off your panties. There's some rubbers of Trojans in the drawer. Don't rip it, tear it once for safety. So wobble with it, throw that ass to me. Y'all catch it like I waited for it. No more games, baby, the game is done. It's won once I grab the towel for you when we get done. Fucking like some crazy crazies. It's like a pool in my room. Every time that you scream, it's like I'm captain of a motherfucking damn swim team. I wobble in it, the overall champion of giving head in the classroom. Calisthenics training to properly kill the pussy. You never forget to finish, bringing you to life every night that I could have the chance. A bobblehead sitting on the dash, don't make me crash into the side railing while you give me a handy. My tool is loose, only one way to get it used is to use some KY jelly. Not too much, because with you it would get too slippery. Grinding like a stripper that hasn't got paper lately. Don't make me beg you, I'm asking you nicely if you could wobble with me. Let's make this night interesting. We go to a couple parties or maybe the shooting range and practice our aim while trying to hit a penny. We'll be the Bonnie and Clyde that never died, stealing each other's hearts, riding wild all through the night with no guns in the holsters, just a vibrator set on high with my foot on the pedal as you watch me drive. Net your bank account is 30 miles. Navigate to the back and I'll put this bitch in park. Cop back and grab the stacks, and it's on to the next we go. The screech of our tires on the road. Where do we go from here? It's only fear that keeps me from turning the wobble to a wiggle. Don't jiggle, just wobble, don't wiggle, just let it jiggle. Turn that jiggle into a little more jazzy dance move than the wiggle. And in no time, just be careful and watch your eyes. Cheers to the guys, please don't go blind. The women are all in line. It's about that time, I think we're wobbling. Make sure that the tires don't slip. Shit, we lost a piston. Good thing it's a sexy 7-cylinder, and we only need 6 of them. Good night, fam. See you all next time. Get home safe. Yeah, we did. Until then, we'll just keep on. Keep on. Wobbling on. Sitting in a coma, hope to God I make it home. I drank a liter bottle and I'm fucked if it wasn't cola. Up and over the limit of speed and then back down. I'm grounded on my feet, made at home, no car crash sound. Faster is always better, but too fast will get you smashed. Yo, I'm on the gas pedal, pushing it to the floor. I'm switching lanes and switching hoes, and a better whip goes with better clothes. And I like a fast like Flash Gordon. Ho show titties, and I think I need to see more of them. The origins of where they're coming, changing, so do mine. More important is where I'm going when I hit Expedia to book a flight. I'm not here all the time, on autopilot I thrive. Yeah, I'll look between the lines and I think that you will find the answers of your questions if you ask the perfect guy. I'm smoking weed with no oxygen, hit the gym and every time the bog it hit my lung, it's like a straight from Iron Mike. Most of my life I can not tell from pen to paper, but it greaters the flavors to swallow my tongue with words and taste it till I'm anxious. I stay higher than a flyer, take to a blimp above but NASCAR. I know people who dealt drugs like they were legal, straight from Colorado. Don't put that shit on the radar, but now it's just narcotics, cause that was the streets that strictly made us. Drugs ain't a problem, it's how much you do them really. My girl, she told me once, I think you got a problem, silly. I said no I don't, it's just the drugs. I smoke too much and they fucked me up. I could have been a dope dealer for all of my life. I tried it once, but don't try it kids, just find a wife. I think the drugs are bad luck, I don't give a fuck. I'll smoke them all up in a blunt soon, although I realized that I would be getting too high. Time to turn my life around, test the ropes and pull through sobriety. When they all seem down and I have no sperm left, I count my chips and hit the casino to watch the slot spin. I gotta be at work in 20 minutes, and it has to land on all 3 sevens before I start to use my pennies. Haven't you heard? I'm a motherfucking monster. I'ma need to see both hands in a wet t-shirt contest. 3 naked women that lost their bras in the Uber. The party's only started, but there's no need to see anymore. 2 holes in the door, no one knows what the other is for. One is a lock and one of them closes the door. Some say that glory comes from the Lord, so I thank him for open doors. When the door behind me shuts, I'm on to the next one, looking for horny sluts who always want more. A nympho goes too far until the nimule shows his horns. I'm too far gone, one more bar and I'm out the song. I'm moving on to bigger and better, bigger, bigger, bigger. Hey, hot targets. Yeah, I had a dream, I just kept falling into my feet. They helped me up again, but they did not carry me. I carried them with both my knees, and then the sole got bent on both my Nikes. The lace wore thin from so much tying. I wanted more, but had no money, so on my feet went both my Nikes. But if I had more money than what both my Nikes could walk towards, well then of course I'd have a hard time to afford another set of them. $20 million is zero to a man of greed. Commonwealth of surface money, though surely will set you free. They say some things in life are too good to be true. Some say them to be true, and some say them to protect you. Powerful constructs constructed by common coin have influence on the mind greater than any true aspects of life. However, there were other tradable things, the love of one another, which money could also aid expressing. What happens when the money no longer supplies the feeling, and all that you're left with is a hollow heart filled empty. The money's all spent and so are the bottles of wine, and the same man that bought you dinner can't cook pink salmon to save his life. Even worse when you get home and he's taking off your clothes. The only thing that's hot is you wondering if his pockets are burning holes. But I had a dream, both my pockets were filled till empty. The money came from places I would never say or mention, and anyone that wonders many guns would answer questions. They say it's important to what you take you can manage, cause if not you lose your spot, almost as if though yourself is the one that planned it. God damn it, no money, no jersey sandwich, no flour, no bread to make with it, no canvas, no way to paint a picture, no blueprint, no plans to make your greatness. Better to make a statement that would stick than to say shit under your breath where nobody cares. Sit back and watch their fears to capitalize on their errors, to prosper yourself with money while tearing everything else around you down into a million pieces. No reason to ask forgiveness. The people that you love vanish, leaving you in the dust while you scrape up every nickel that you can manage. Staring at dimes, wishing that you had one, but no money in your pockets to satisfy what they're after. Dollar bills stacked together is more worth sometimes than the dope you're selling, and they seem so perfect and symmetrical until the rubber band snaps and you're fucked, aren't you, yo? When the wind blows out of nowhere, your money is paper, and I hope that you would know that one gust of breeze and it's out of your control. To who owns it now? It's like your girlfriend from high school who found the game. Uh-oh, somebody call the coroner. I'm about to fucking die. The dog got loose, I lost my shoes. I was running faster than the average guy. As I tracked him down, a man yelled out, "Hey kid, wanna hear my pipe? I found your dog, he was all caught up in wires, so I got him untied. But I don't know, he's got really long hair, and to be honest, my brain be about fried." I smiled as I laid the pipe back down and said, "Yeah man, you're kinda right. He got fixed last week and he was whining about it all night, so I gave him a treat to fight the fright, and I might put him down about any day now, but I'm waiting cause the time ain't right. But me, I'm ready. I have a loaded 12 gauge in the closet for when he's not happy, alright? Fuck animal control, I'll call the local psych and ask him to prescribe something like heroin to get my mind right, to put that motherfucker down, night-night. I'm alright after I get a new puppy when the old one's out of sight. I might get a bear, it might have a cow, I don't think I'll win that fight.
I might need a snare, but to catch one now, training him will be a whole nother side. Maybe I'll call the department sheriff and ask him if we'll share one of the department shepherds and have it bite through a trench coat. I'm swerving Dodge cop cars, I don't care where in the fuck he goes. I'll buy some clothes with the dough I get from selling the son of a bitch. He got me. I forgot who was driving. The magic mushrooms did the job, I was just their accomplice. Nothing can describe how much I hate marijuana. I love how it gets me high, all laughing all night, watching Dexter. But I can't sleep, have bad dreams, and sometimes I don't have any. So I get scared when I have a nightmare because I wake up and it wasn't even there. And sometimes I'm a terrible little boy, but my dad said, follow the law and do nothing wrong. And when you're all grown up, find a job. Don't fuck the manager too hard. But if she asks for it, use more than the tip and hope your pay raise comes back congruent. So I took that advice and went on a wild cop chase, thinking I would find one who wanted a bribery. I say if he let me, I'd challenge him to a race. His charger couldn't beat my 4-door lifted 24-inch 4x4 Ford Escape. And if he took my bet, he'd be off with his badge, because that's the department, they don't put up with no bullshit, and dear certainly no gambling. But if my tires slip with traction control, they wouldn't. It would be too loud and he'd have a fit and maybe take away my license. Jesus Christ, give a dog a bone, cause these guys don't bite on a single joke. I told you the popo ain't nothing to mess with, bro. Don't call the bro either unless you're in their corner. And I'm not talking about boxing. How green are you? The game is played between red and blue. Red is the dog named by Blake Shelton, and blue is an ox we don't talk about, alright? Yeah, I'm specialized to function under and over the most extremes. In a particular way, nothing stops me, I just keep moving. Welcome to the dream, to try to make the machine running like groundwater straight out of the pump. Twist the handle to let that bitch run. It's fuel for the bonfire, go grab your bong. It's a time machine, no it's not, fuck that. It's a ticking time bomb. The fuel is this song, don't test me, check the on switch and flip it when it's off. Testing 1 and 2, hand me 3 mics and then we're on. The stage is the seat and I'm the pirate in charge. You gotta yell hard when the waves hit the stern. I'll worry about the bow as long as the crowd is loud, and dance around to every song and over and under. Shotgun and a 12 gauge pump running through the forest with one on each arm. Reprogramming coordinates, make sure that we're not lost outside of city ordinance. This bitch tops 10 Machs, pushing 7,000 knots, hoping they don't untie. Ahead of steam, entering the danger zone, dangerously aloft. So fuck the time machine, tick-tock. Hey, where's the bomb? About 3 clicks north. What time is it? I lost my clock. I don't know, fire a round off. I've only got my Glock. Here's a loaded AR. Boom. Fuck. What? It only fired once. It's an 18-wheeler. How many are in the trunk? As many as it can hold. Banana clips were sold out, and they were out of regular ones, so I had to buy a drum. The ones for a song? No, retard. The one that's in your gun. Try out the green button. It deploys a rocket launch. What does the red one do? It's the lock for the lock. It turns it off? No, well, no, it doesn't. It's the fucking lock, so don't worry about it at all. What happened to the rooms in the back? Are they dark? Don't ask about them either, alright? Get the fuck out. Turn on a light actually when you leave. I need to do inventory and count how many bullets are left in my bank account. We are moving at a high rate of capacity, all is well except for the leak in the meter on the flux capacitor. And we lost a fender. Shit, I'm gonna have to turn her around. Holler at me now if you see it on the ground. Also, I know of a shortcut in the road. You just have to make sure that the trees aren't overgrown. If they are, we might get a new sunroof soon. Make sure no pine cones get caught in the windows. Roll them up. I'm turning left now. Shit, what's that sound? I think that we're stuck. Better get out and push. You want me out now? Yeah, just be careful. There's something in that bush. Should I whack it? No, there's a hacksaw in the toolbox. Take that with you, and if it's a bear, cut him up. We're low on food supplies anyways, and I haven't eaten lunch. Oh fuck, this guy's a big one. What is it? It's your arch villain. Oh shit, be quiet and stop singing this song. Wait till he's gone. And then when he comes in, I'll pop him and then we're done.
Yeah, grab your partner and spin him in a circle. Now kick your boots up in the air. This is a square dance, no Steve Urkel. Look at the triangle filled with people. To get into our group, you gotta be more dope than the average pickle. Soak yourself in vinegar and light a couple of candles. No need for a towel, the acid will seep through the pores of your skin. Once you've drained the bathtub and there's no more liquid left, then it means you're done and we're ready to begin. No tango, es muy facile. To dance in a square, just keep your body in control and be careful not to veer in the wrong direction. If you leave the square, you have to wait till next round, yeah. Swing your partner round and round. At the end of the night, the panties fall down. The bottoms of the cup go up and out. Goes your mind when the liquor and liver combine now. You gotta act like a cowboy who was in an old John Wayne movie, moving loosely, careful not to lose your shit. This is in fact a Rudy 2 square dance. Don't lose your boots or the felt on your hat. Make sure that the shape is square before you start to dance. Both hands in the air, careful not to prance around like a deer, because around here we damn near kill those bitches before they even start to feel fear. Throw the meat in the freezer and the bones in a ditch, and call on some coyotes and let the guns do the magic. Soon enough, you got enough to kill a nuisance bounty. After that, you can go to the shack and get some finger lip and candy. But with the task at hand, you gotta focus, man. This is a square dance, so go ahead and hug your honey. Make sure she's not falling, because after a few rounds, this dancing square starts to dance itself. If you have the clear to start dancing now, just 1 foot, 2 foot, and dance around. Every week, someone new learns, and every tweak of the square gets earned. Dance so careful not to turn the square to the left. Just keep it moving forward. When the caller says your name, just call a friend. And when your phone dies, let the square dance begin. Hit the bar and with a good luck drink in between rounds, it's fine with me. Tequila, spritzers, and mimosas all day. We're out here, dog, square dancing from 8 to 8. The next morning, roll some tobacco to calm your nerves. And if you got a pipe, could I borrow it, sir? I lost mine, and not to brag or break the rules, but this is the biggest party foul amongst us square dance fools. No, I don't dance, I bust a move. And if you're not careful, my move will bust you. Who let the dog in? That's Buster, dude. He comes every week looking for bitches to screw. Hey, Sadie, that's my dog. Come here, baby. Come here, Sadie. Now watch Buster. Watch him bust a move. Yo, those dogs are fucking over there. And I mean, those dogs are fucking over there, man. I had a friend that was always there. Then one of us said we never cared. To this day I live in fear, hoping other people will see me clear and hear the song and turn it on. And careful not to sob, just know that where I'm coming from is near and far and much undone. I'll always be fine with or without myself, but it's you I fear. Need someone else, there's no one there, and I don't care until it's too late to feel myself. But if you need a friend, I'm here. Every sentence loud and clear. Someone to talk or lend an ear. You're not above the world, my dear. You can walk miles there to hear. Bring me by some chips and beer. You can tell me I'll sit and I'll hear. Nothing special in this head of mine. I'm just your buddy for life. To who I owe the pleasure to call you my friend forever. And the woman that is lost, I hope that I will find her. Where did you go? I thought we had it all together. With you by my side, we could make it through mud and fire. Nothing could bring us down. The ground, it felt like clouds, but I was high, too high to come back down. And whose fault is it now? I'm trying to make it out, but babe, you knew low-key I had some shit to figure out. The music and the drugs, they knew that I had a talent. The worst thing about it, to find it, I had to find me, and through that you departed. But if you need a friend, I'm here. Every sentence loud and clear.
Someone to talk, I'll lend an ear. You're not above the world, my dear. You can walk miles there to here. Bring me by some chips and beer. You can tell me I'll sit in here. Nothing special in this head of mine. I'm just your buddy for life. To the people that I've lost in this cold world filled with frost, it likely wasn't you that caused it. It was simply cause I needed something new, and you're perfect the way you are. If I let you in my car, of course it went too far. Should I have pulled it over to try to change you and who you are? Yeah, I say fuck that, and I think absolutely not. So if you need a friend, I'm here. Every sentence loud and clear. Someone to talk, I'll lend an ear. You're not above the world, my dear. You can walk miles there to here. Bring me by some chips and beer. You can tell me I'll sit in here. Nothing special in this head of mine. I'm just your buddy for life.